Hi guys, thanks so much for stopping by. So today I will be doing another book review, and this is entitled Mockingjay. This is book number 3 from the Hunger Games trilogy or series, written by Suzanne Collins. If you enjoy the movies, if you've enjoyed the movies and you really love the movie series and you've never read the books, you're worried about, me, because I love reading. And there's so many adaptations from book to movie, and a lot of times it just doesn't fulfill, it just doesn't fulfill your fantasy in your head on what you've envisioned. They did a phenomenal job, and I think it was a great choice for them to have 2 movies instead of just one for this particular book. I kind of do wish that they did that with the other 2 books, because then more of the details would actually be portrayed on screen, but they didn't really do that, and I think they weren't really sure if the movie was gonna take off. So I get that, but this one. So anyway, if you're new to I'm just so excited about it. If you're new to my book review videos, I will give you information from goodreads.com, and then we're gonna go from there. So this is the 3rd and final book from the Hunger Games trilogy or series. And this is voted 4.03 out of 5 stars at goodreads.com. And it says, "My name is Katniss Everdeen. Why am I not dead? I should be dead. Katniss Everdeen, girl on fire, has survived even though her home has been destroyed. I'm sorry, my hair is really annoying me today. I'm trying something new, and the weather is awful, so my hair is a bit frizzy, and when it's frizzy, it has a life of its own. Anyway. Even though her home has been destroyed, Gale has escaped. Katniss's family is safe. Peeta has been captured by the Capitol. District 13 really does exist. There are rebels. There are new leaders. A revolution is unfolding. It is by design that Katniss was rescued from the arena in the cruel and haunting Quarter Quell, and it is by design that she has long been part of the revolution without knowing it. District 13 has come out of the shadows and is planning to overthrow the Capitol. Everyone, it seems, has had a hand in the carefully laid plans except Katniss. The success of the rebellion hinges on Katniss's willingness to be a pawn, to accept responsibility for countless lives, and to change the course of the future of Panem. To do this, she must put aside her feelings of anger and distrust. She must become the rebels' Mockingjay, no matter what the personal cost." If you can hear a lot of noises, that's my son just goofing off in his play area. So this was published back in August 24, 2010. Genres belong to be young adult, dystopia, fiction, fantasy, and science fiction. So if you haven't really seen my other book reviews in the other 2 books of this trilogy, I would advise to do that. I have a bunch of playlists. I have categorized my channel into playlists, so you could just go look for that. So it's easier for you guys to navigate anyway. The reason for that is, I'm just gonna say it now. I love this trilogy, and I really love this this series. It just, this might not be my favorite out of the 3. I believe this is my favorite out of the 3 would be the 2nd book, and I think this one, and then the 1st one. This is very normal for me. I usually really prefer the middle book out of when it comes to a trilogy. That's just usually what I favor. It's just who I am. But anyway, if you're wondering and you want to take the plunge and maybe read the book, and kind of scared to read the book too because you really love the movies and you're unsure if you want to, read the books, and it might ruin the movie for you, it might ruin the movies. Yes, it's not the book exactly. It's about 95 to 97% exactly like the book. That is really a big deal. If you are a book lover, and I think that's really a big deal, because there's so many different kinds of adaptations out there that they've really destroyed like the story. This one, they really did amazing justice on it. So I would really suggest that you pick this book up. If you've never read the series or even watched the movies, I might be doing a spoiler here and there, so I apologize. And if you don't want any spoilers, I would suggest you stop watching the video now. If you have watched the movies, then I don't think I would be able to do any spoilers. I'll try not to, though. I'll try my best not to. So anybody who's never read this book, who has never read the trilogy, who has never watched the movies, I'll try my very best to make sure that won't be ruined for you guys. So, my biggest concern about this going to a movie was, were they really going to do this book justice? Because there are certain parts in them that I felt was really important in the story, and they did an amazing job. I just gotta say, I've said this in the other books, Katniss really is a bigger badass in the books. They have made her a lot more likable in the movie. And in the books, she is kind of likable, I would say. I mean, she is the heroine. And all the 3 books is narrated from her point of view. However, you know, you want your heroine to be a little bit more relatable as well. So I really do love Katniss Everdeen's character. She is badass, especially in the books. I would say if you do really want, like, to read about and be, you know, to experience a really badass heroine, I would suggest you pick this series up, because Katniss Everdeen is not like in the movies, where she's a lot more likable in the movies and things like that. In the books, that isn't even a part of it, I think. Like, I guess she is really likable, but I don't know, it's hard to explain. She is really likable in the books, but I think they really wanted to, I mean, they did do justice in the movies, you know, they did portray it as she, I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna stop, because it might be a spoiler, and I'm dissecting it way too deep. Action pack, love story, love triangle. It's all in this book. What else? Some sadness, some bittersweet situations, some joyous situations, some happy situations, some very depressing and sad and gut-wrenching situations. This book has it all. This trilogy has it all, and I really, really love that. I do suggest this book. Even if you are not really a big reader and you're curious, if you are a big fan of the movie series, I would suggest you pick this book up, because this book is a completely different like experience versus the movie. To me anyway. So I would suggest this book, and I give this a 2 thumbs up, and I would give this an 8 out of 10 stars. If you guys want to chit chat, say hello, have some book suggestions, leave them down below. I hope you enjoyed my video. You're going to give me a thumbs up, as well as, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button down below, and of course the bell, so you're notified every single time I upload a new video. Thanks guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.